Hello and welcome to View from Sibos. I'm here with Mark Evans, who's Managing Director of Transaction Banking with ANZ. Hi Mark, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Great. So since we're in Australia, I thought I'd ask about how the new payment platform is coming along and how's that developing within the banks?
Sure. Well, the new payment platform is possibly one of the biggest things that's happened in the banking industry in this market for 15, 20 years. And, we've gone live. And that's great. The volumes are coming through as we'd expected. We're delighted with that. The next phase of what happens is what sort of services do we put through the new payment platform? It's really good to have the infrastructure there, state-of-the-art infrastructure. But what does that actually mean for our customers, whether retail or banks or institutional clients? Getting that real-time, 24-hour, 7 days a week payments is it's new, so how do we turn that into something that's meaningful for our customers? So things like making our rails available to our agent banks so that they can support their customers using the new platform is something that we're looking at. And what we're really excited about is engaging with our customers over the next few months to understand how it might translate into a better customer experience for them. Getting access to that funding, getting access to that information, that rich data that is held through the platform, and turning that into something that's meaningful and improves efficiency within the financial system.
Okay, great. So the Trade Information Network launched this week as well. Can you give us some more detail about what that's going to do?
Sure. Well, the Trade Information Network, again, the reason I get excited about things like that is it's not just an idea, it's something that was born through a discussion, through a need in the market that actually came out of discussions that happened around Sibos a couple of years ago. And to see it being announced at Sibos, a practical application of something that's gone live, not just a good idea, but something in reality, where ANZ, along with 6 other big global trade banks, have joined together in a consortium to actually work a way to address using technology to find a way to fill that unmet gap for trade finance, predominantly in the SME market and the business banking market. And so to have that sense of collaboration amongst the banks to solve a problem that's sitting in the industry, to take that to having been designed by engaging not just with banks, we're an important part of it, but we're not the only part of the global supply chain. To take on board the information and work with corporate customers as to what they'd like to see out of it, it's really exciting. And to now have that launched on Monday, and to start now building it out and seeing the demand and the interest from, over 30 banks have now expressed interest in joining the network. I think that's great, and I think it really helps fill that need, as I say, for supporting trade finance across the globe.
And here at Sibos as well this week, the Swift GPI has been a huge point of discussion, but it's not the only innovation that's around now. So what do you think the next 12 months will bring?
The GPI is pretty exciting for us to have a payment initiated in Singapore and into the account of one of our customers in under 10 seconds. Which used to take, could take a couple of days. That's fantastic. So as we watch that scale out, I think that's going to be, fascinating. One of the things that has been clear is that if you go back 10 years ago, people used to come to the office to get access to the latest technology. Mm-hmm. The world's turned on its head, and now retail consumers, as a person in the street, you've got access to great technology, and you go into your office and you wonder why you don't get that ease and that simplicity. So I think that we're going to see more of the problems that people encounter meeting their day-to-day needs, whether it's banking, whether it's insurance, whether it's manufacturing. I think we're going to see people looking for easier to solve pain points and address them quicker, to have that same ease of experience that they have in their day-to-day life. I think that's going to come through. I think increasingly we all, from a banking industry, a regulated industry, we've got such an important role to play in supporting a strong and robust financial system. So we play a really important role in doing that. What we're starting to see now, and increasingly I think is going to be good as well, is our corporate customers understanding why we ask certain questions around due diligence, and understanding that as they seek finance and their transactions to be satisfied, collectively we need to do it in a compliant manner. That's good for us, that's good for the customer, and it's good for society. So as we do that, we will find that payments can move faster, transactions can move faster, and unnecessary handbrakes on business can be removed. But I think really just exploring more as to why banks ask certain questions, what information that our customers have that delay payments, the more we can remove those pain points, the quicker we can get on with doing business.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for having me.